Still time to get it right here. There's 5Ks to go. We go over the top here now, and this will be very, very quick indeed. Downhill for the next couple of kilometres. It's Ben Swift here at the front. Valscheid on the left-hand side in the red and white. Oh, there's a nervous move left and right as they try and get to the front from Trek Segafredo. You need the big front rings on here, otherwise you're going to be pedaling into nothing.
Yes, well, we can see here the average they're doing, or the speed they're doing, and it's super rapid here. And as you said, Rob, a little bit of a downhill here for a bit, and then it levels off a bit. But this is going to be a rapid final 4 kilometres here. And for the moment, we could see the teams that need to be on the front maybe holding off a bit, and you have a mixture here. You have the guys who want to keep their GC men in the front also. So it's a bit of a mixture of teams here at the moment as we go inside the final 3.5 to the finish.
Agir Desert, Citroën moving their riders up as well as we go at almost 90 kilometres per hour downhill there. Just over 3 kilometres from the conclusion of stage 2 of Paris-Nice, heading to Fontainebleau today after 163.7 kilometres, in which we had one rider out in the breakaway. That was Jonas Gregaard. He was pulled in more than 50 k's from the finish, though, with a threat of wind and nerves descending on the peloton. It's nervous here, but it's also active. At the bottom of a bit of a downhill, they're all fighting for space. This is rapid. It's been 85, 90 kilometres per hour for the last 2 keys. There's Tim Medlier in the yellow jersey. Winner of a stage yesterday for Soudal Quick-Step, and now he's found a teammate. He has Florian Sénéchal to try and move him up here. Alpecin de Koenig in those navy blue jerseys at the front on the left as we look at it have taken up at the front. 2.5 kilometres to go. Bora Hansgrohe were in charge, but they've been bumped right to the bottom here, and Sam Bennett has some moving up to do. Bottom left-hand side.
Yes, well, we can see a lot of sprinters here have difficulty. We can see Merlier here is trying to get onto the wheel of Sénéchal. He was in it, but he got just bumped around a bit, lost it, but back in there now again. And he's starting to get into a good position. We can see him in the middle of the peloton here, but this is a big mixture of teams here as we go through 2K to go.
A reminder that 6 bonus seconds yet again have gone to Tadej Pogačar. He's the virtual yellow jersey before we get to the end here, but a reminder that there are 10, 6 and 4 bonus seconds for first, second and third on the line here as well. We think the yellow jersey will go to a sprinter at the end of day 2, but you just never know. There's a team time trial coming up in 24 hours time, but we're concerning ourselves with the next 1,500 metres because it's 65 k's an hour now coming into the fight for this roundabout that comes 1 kilometre from here. Now, Medlier has found his position. There's a few Soudal Quick-Step riders in and around him. He has Sénéchal in front of him. Groves is up there on the left-hand side. Michael Matthews is being moved up as well by Kellen O'Brien. And on the left-hand side, Olaf Koi's in a rather good position in the yellow jersey as well. Now, Bennett starts to reappear at the bottom on the right-hand side as we go with 1 kilometre to go, and there's a crash. There's a crash left-hand side. Loads of riders held up, and it's a bit of a disaster for those who were caught up in that. Riders down, riders out, and that's not good news. Movistar with a rider involved. The rider down for Cofidis, I think, was the number 86, Benjamin Thomas. In the meantime, we're coming up to the fight for that roundabout now, and it's Jumbo-Visma who get in there in the first place. Arnaud Delis is up there as well. It's to the left, it's to the right, and now the final finish straight with 500 metres to go. Olaf Koy following. There's little gaps opening up all the time. Arnaud Delis a bit further down and having to move up. It's going to be a messy sprint, this one, with riders having all sorts to do. Tim Medlier is miles off as the sprint is launched. Danny van Poppel is going because Sam Bennett is behind and isn't going to be involved. It's Van Poppel who looks behind and can't see Sam Bennett. Through the centre you have Mads Pedersen hitting the front as well. Pedersen's there, Koy's there as well. They all get on the line together, but it looks as though it might well be Mads Pedersen. We'll have to wait and check. But Mads Pedersen through the centre. Olaf Koy was on the right-hand side, and I think that Pedersen might have it. Third yesterday. Absolutely sensational. And Mads Pedersen is the winner of stage 2 of Paris-Nice. And a more hectic finale you will struggle to see.
Yes, what a crazy run in there. It was big open road. The speed was rapid, and there was a lot of movement, and a lot of the sprinters just got pushed out and were way too far off. And you could see the guys like a Pedersen, if you're in a good position here with some of the sprinters, really not in the run at all for the stage here. Got a great run to the line here, and he's a rider that he's capable of winning in all sorts of stages, in the sprints, uphill, on the flat, and that was a powerful run to the line from him.
Pedersen just ahead of Coy. Third place there went to Magnus Kort. I can tell you that Tamigno was the rider involved for Alpecin. You can see Demar never really made it in. Renard was the rider for Cofidis. All sorts of riders who weren't meant to be having a go. Kees Bol was. And of course you saw the moment where Danny van Poppel was sprinting away, expecting Bennett to come off his wheel. Bennett was caught out, rather like yesterday's winner Tim Merlier. It is Mads Pedersen, Olaf Koy and Magnus Kort, the 1, 2, 3. By my calculation, I think that Mads Pedersen also takes the yellow jersey. Started the day at 6 seconds off the lead, and today he was faster than anybody else there. The end of stage 2, Mads Pedersen wins. Olaf Koy finishes second, Magnus Kort in third. It was Dan McLay, Lionel Tamigno, with Matthews, Vondenberg, Bol, Renard and Demar in the top 10. Mads Pedersen the winner on the day.